Hi, Dave Girding from Cat Paving Products here to introduce a series of videos on our brand new operator-assisted command for compaction technology. This series of video is not intended to fully replace your operation and maintenance manual. You should always read that before operating any piece of equipment. And as always, stay safe and attentive while in the cab of the machine. Now let's review how to record using a modified two-sides method. This method is best used when you have extremely narrow widths, 4 to 5 compaction lanes wide, and when you're under extreme time crunch, like following a motor grader or a dozer in a road building application. To record an area using the modified two sides method, first position the machine at one corner of the boundary you wish to record. Press the record button at the top left corner of the operating display. Then proceed to operate the machine up that side of the boundary while you are recording the entire time. As you are recording, you can turn the vibe system on manually and compact this entire side. As you reach the far end of the side you are compacting and recording, turn off the vibe system and come to a stop, just like you normally would during manual compaction. With the machine stopped, press the pause button. You have now drawn one full side of the boundary, and at the same time you've compacted it with one pass. Now you can reverse down that same edge as you compact it manually with a second pass. You don't need to do any additional recording on this side of the boundary as you are reversing and compacting. Once you reach the back end of that first side, turn off the vibe system and come to a stop just like you normally would during manual compaction. You have now made 2 compaction passes on that first edge and you've recorded it. At this point, you would normally move to the next consecutive compaction lane if you were compacting it manually. Instead, you should then move all the way over to record the opposite side of the boundary. Follow a similar procedure as the first side. Get into position, press the record button to record as you operate up the side of the boundary while at the same time compacting it manually. Turn vibe off and stop the machine as you normally would during manual compaction. With the machine stopped, press the stop button. The system will then automatically close the boundary, draw a compaction area inside it, and create a path plan. We will review that in another video. At this point, the system asks you if you want to auto-save the area you have just recorded. If you press OK, that area will be stored to memory. If you want to re-record or do not wish to save the area, you can press the cancel button. You can now reverse down that same edge as you compact it manually with a second pass. No additional recording is needed at this point. Once you reach the back end of that second side, turn off the vibe system and come to a stop, just like you normally would during manual compaction. You now have compacted both sides of the boundary with 2 passes in manual. You also recorded the area. You can now allow the command system to complete the passes in the center of the area you have recorded.